Welcome back into Timelocke, guys. It is nighttime at the moment, and I'm in a good mood today. I think it's really the weather. It got really warm today for some reason. If you're up in the Midwest like me, you haven't gotten a chance for much warmth, and I don't know. It was a really nice day, and I was driving home from work on lunch. The breeze, the sun, everything. It all kind of just mixed together really well. But today, I want to show off what I've been working on. So this room, I basically finished it. Show you what's up. Besides that wall, ignore that wall. So we went for a brick and wood on the floor, but this is going to be our room where we put all the blocks. Right now, this is just about every block in the game. If we look, we're missing pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern, soul sand, glowstone, jukebox, and then I don't know if I'm going to put TNT in here. I'm probably not going to. It seems a little risky. But today, I didn't mean to have 8 wood on me, but I want to make a jukebox. So we're going to add a jukebox into this. We'll have to try to find some music disc for it, but okay, we added that now. So now there's only a handful of things I got to find before the next update, because we're about there. I don't think I'm going to end up finding any pumpkins, because I've done some exploring, and I kind of want to wait till the next update to explore more, because that's when they will add a couple more things. So I'll kind of wait on that, and then that'll lead over to here, into this room, which will be used for something else, which I'll explain once more of it gets done. Problem is, this hits the goal room, so I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do. I might have to tear out the floor of the goal room, make this wall, and put it back. I don't know. It's an interesting type of thing. But so yeah, this is what I was working on over the weekend, and I did some other stuff. Don't worry. I didn't just do that over the course of the weekend when I didn't record. I'm better than that. I promise. Okay. Nope. I don't know why I tried going that way. So we can head up to the farm area and stuff, because I worked on one other little thing, but then we can get into what we got planned for today's episode. If we take this way, I'll show that I've been going with the books. I keep harvesting the sugarcane, but you're gonna notice things look a little bit different over here. If you can't point it out, this has been added, and we got a pathway through here, and we got some saplings. I honestly forgot about this part. I was going to show you something else that's connected to it, but I forgot I did that too. But you come down here, there's no mobs. This roof, this wooden roof is basically all the way through. I say all the way, it goes to about here. So yeah, so we're covering the roof all in wood. So that's good. I had to be careful because I did place some wood here, but this is going to become wall. So once I remembered, I stopped placing blocks there to save a little bit. And now this extension goes all the way above here. So now it's all dark under here. But that's a good thing for up here, because we can start working on this. I haven't let any grass grow over yet because I'm going to put grass over here probably. I don't know why I wouldn't. Oh, geez. What in the world? I've not been attacked by a mob in so long. That kind of caught me off guard, honestly. And as it's turning day, where the heck did it spawn? Also, some of this wheat ended up going back to grass. I don't know why, but I had to replace like 5 of them. It's probably because this is now attached, so they can walk up. But with it being day now, it's a little bit prettier. But yeah, so this is going to be a flower area, tree garden, kind of stuff like that is my plan from here. We will have. I probably should have actually moved this bend over one so that it can be in line with this. Yeah, so I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna have this staircase down into it, so then you can walk from the storage room right into the garden, which I think is pretty cool of an idea, just to have everything more open, because I wanted to use this side, and I think it'd be look pretty, especially to look out this room and just see, flowers and all kind of stuff like that. So that's what the plan for over in this area is. Let's see, what do we want to? Oh, I don't know why I'm confused. I don't know what I want to do for the day. Kind of want to wait for these mobs to burn before we do there, but let's harvest some sugarcane actually, as we are waiting, and then I should probably go grab some fish so that I don't die, because it got my health pretty darn low. Also, I went through and harvested the cactus one time. I lost over half of it because it kept falling into the cactus, and I was trying not to prickle myself. I prickled myself one time off of it, so it wasn't too bad. And I think we lose a little bit of sugarcane. 12. So we're missing 2 sugarcane. Okay, 14. Perfect. And I've done this little bit too well, so I know the exact extra we're gonna have. So, oh, 3. That's the highest we've gotten. Actually, I didn't need to drop it then because that was a perfect. So if we get 15, it's perfect. But it's a process because we gotta turn it to paper, and then we gotta turn that paper into the books, which is kind of what we are grinding out. Oh, I did it off by 1. What did I do wrong? Weird. One thing I keep forgetting is that it's long ways for some reason. Because I keep trying to craft it the same as the sugarcane or the reed, whatever people call it. And I'll forget and I'll place it and I'll go do it the other way. I'm like, why is it not working? Then I move it. I've done that probably a handful of times at this point. But with that, we are working to our third stack of that. Let's run up here and get some food real quick, and then we're gonna work on the little garden area because it's cute and I'm happy with it. So plus we can look down at it from up here and get an idea. It's always good to visualize this kind of stuff. We are also going to need to go fishing. That might be a filler episode that I just record now and release down the line. Which I might honestly start doing that, where I make little episodes that aren't about building and more just about the progress of stuff, and then dropping those throughout, so that I don't always have to worry about some hot new thing to be working on. So like we can take a break from it. But for the moment, let's walk on up here and let's take a look down at it. So yeah, and it's close enough. I may honestly just do a ladder. Is what I'm thinking. So then a staircase doesn't kind of take away from it, but I just want a way to get up and down easily. And with them being 3 wide, which is what I'm planning for, I kind of don't want to just do another big thing. Obviously, under here, we make part of the base and stuff, but I don't want to just keep doing that. Like, oh, I just don't take damage from that. But I'm kind of stuck on what to do with this area because it goes into this hill. So this part of the base is definitely going to wait as we work on this, and then where the tree farm is going to end up going. So those are the 2 areas in my head that are like, okay, we need to get some progress done with it. And I didn't bring any dirt with me. It's no big deal. I need a staircase to get up here anyway, so good thing to make it now instead of later. But our collections are bountiful. The amount of funny enough, we're actually winning with. Oh no, we're not winning. Never mind. We're almost winning with cobblestone over the dirt. I was going to say we are, but it's because it's 1 chest of 2. Because that'd be really weird to be winning. Because I feel like we place so much more cobble and I craft so many more stuff with it that I probably have overall mined more of it. I just haven't used as much. Okay, I can't be quiet. Sometimes, like, I'm tired because I'm just taking a break from work. I'm like, wait, let me just record something. It's like, oh wait, no, I can't. Can't just have silence. It's not entertaining. Come on. Yeah, it's a fun learning process. This whole thing has been, and the fact that this episode 98 is even wilder. The fact that that we are actually kind of reaching the goal. Because if you remember, how long ago was it? It was episode like one of the first 5 episodes. I said how this series would reach episode 100, and you kind of just say that in a way that you just hope it happens, and you're like, yeah, it might, but realistically, you'll burn out. Which I mean, hey, burnout still can happen. We are 4 months into this world, 5 months, so I mean, there's still time for stuff like that to happen. But, jeez. Yeah, but the fact that it even is this far is crazy. I'll have something fun planned. I don't have the exact plan for the 100th video yet, which I really should. I just have some mini ideas to do for it, which I'll probably need to record tomorrow, probably tonight. Well, the thing I need to do, I need to record episode 99 still, and then once episode 99 gets done, and then maybe I do the filler fish episode, then we should be good on fully working on that. Well, the problem is I have like 2 or 3 days because I'm actually not ahead on videos. That's oh crap. Why would I do that? I don't know why I did that one there. And perfect. Okay. Yeah, so we'll have to see. Hopefully I can get it done in time. Well, it goes out Tuesday and I'm off all day Tuesday, but I was really hoping to spend Tuesday, working on videos for the whole week. But oh well. We'll see what happens for it. It's something will come up. That's all I know. So we got this area filled in now. So I was kind of waiting to see how these trees grow in. Because they might be a little close to each other, especially this one. So if we move that there, you just want some space in between them. You don't want them like overlapping too much. And then I think this path will continue back in to here. So like trees cover the out area of it. I was trying to think of what you call it, but yeah, trees circle this, and then on the inside you have a little bit more. And then another thing is I gotta figure out what this will lead to, because as the moment you see, we are floating, which isn't a big deal. It'll figure itself out with some fix. For now, it'll just be a random wall that covers it. And all that, but yeah. So we have this area filled in now. That's good to see. Uh, let's walk down here. Yeah, so this was taking tons of wood. I kept just mining trees. I got like another 2 or 3 big trees, and I accidentally burnt down all the trees. All the trees you saw that were just saplings again up there in that line, I accidentally burnt down. That's why they're like that. Was not meant to happen, but it did. And the good thing is this is about all filled in. And I was really starting to think of like, okay, crap, what are we gonna do? Like, what's gonna work good for down here? Because the original idea in my head was that this was going to be like sectioned off into rooms, and each area is a room. But I've kind of walked away from the idea, and I'm kind of liking if this is like a central area. So like if you ever go to a mall, basically this is like the corridor that you walk down, and you know how like stores are attached off the sides of them. That's kind of the vibe I was thinking, where maybe not off this side. This side would probably be mostly design and stuff. Because I don't know how if we can even deep. I don't even we can dig into these walls realistically. We can go to here. Yeah, we can go to there. But you don't have a lot. My mouse messed with me there. Yeah, but we don't have a lot of room. So realistically, digging into the wall won't work this side. But this side will, because we'll have nothing but space. So I was thinking of having this as a central walking area. Maybe have some chandeliers off the ceiling. Stuff like that, and just having the rooms inside each of these little areas, and then we'll have one that leads down to the mob spawners, and little things like that. So this will be like the central area, and then obviously there will be a couple pathways to get back into the smaller part of the base, but this will be the huge part, which is funny because each time we work on the base, we make the last part more redundant. Why are there 4 chickens in here? What in the world? Correct. Oh, what's the point of spawning chickens with the eggs if they just despawn so quickly? I haven't thought about that one before, actually. Where it's like, wait, why are we even having the chickens if they, I don't know. I won't spend too much time thinking on that one. But also, these rooms need figured out. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with them yet, but it'll probably depend on how big of a scale for the rooms down there we do are, and then that'll lead to more. I guess so. We'll walk over here for now and finish the episode off working on this area a little bit. There's not a crazy amount to do with it. I need to get more bricks. I went out and did a lot of clay mining, and I killed tons of clay deposits. It's really cool because the clay deposits are on the sand, which makes it so easy to find them. I was gonna leave I wanted to leave a couple of them just for like this generation because I'm pretty sure in future Minecraft it changes the way that clay spawns and stuff. So it's cool to leave little things like the four tall sugarcane stuff like that that you can't really get anymore. And that way, because those things can be a time capsule. Army just wants to smack this. But we'll have to go looting some more mob spawners to find some more stuff for it. And then this up here is a diamond block. I wasn't really one to part with my diamond yet. I'm gonna wait till I get a little richer before I make one of those. But yeah, I waited, and I do really like this iron block texture. I think it's really cool. I want to make something with it because it's a nice, just like white, it's just a nice white block. So I kind of want to keep it and use it for something. I just don't know what yet. And this was my only mossy stone I had, so I had to pull it out of the chest. I had a screenshot of me having all this stuff, and it looked weird because I just had like one every block. It was like I was playing in like a creative mode where I could just play with everything. And there's obviously blocks that I can't get. Like for example, these are only two ores that when you mine them, you get the ore back that you have to smelt. Where like diamonds, coal, and redstone, you don't get the ore. So this will be incomplete because technically there's more blocks you can't get. Like you can't get the grass blocks. You can't get leaves. Stuff like that, which would be nice for foliage and stuff. But maybe down the line they will add something with it. Someone said send Notch a message or something. Maybe one day. But yeah. So I'm kind of also so the reason this wall's not done, I should probably explain that part, is because this room's gonna expand. That's why like we mine like this, because the room was originally only to here. Like here or here, and then I threw it over another 4 blocks just because we're gonna keep getting more blocks in the game if they keep updating the game and stuff. So I want to be able to keep this room expanding for when they have tons and tons of blocks. I'll be like, okay, guys, come down here. And it sucks though because it would be really cool if I could have done these by sections. Like, oh, here's all the blocks from beta 1.1, beta 1.2, stuff like that. But I have a similar idea that I want to use for it. I want to make a museum, which is going to be a huge project that we work on. We'll probably work on through the betas and stuff because I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet. Because it's gonna probably be off in the distance, and it's just gonna encompass. It's just gonna have everything. It's gonna have weird blocks that you can't get anymore. Old recipes. For if they change things, stuff like that. Just it has like a pure time capsule of everything. It'll be a giant place. The problem is I don't know where I want to put it, and I want to put it kind of away from the base. I think that's what the railroad's gonna go to, is going over to the museum, and then obviously we can build more functional things around there, like maybe build some food places, some restaurants, stuff like that. So like it's a lively town center. And so that'll probably be that way. We'll take it. So this station can go like that. It would be I like the idea of it going down the hill and then it being on like little stilts and it just like has some structure under it for when it goes across. I think that's a cool idea. But for now, I'm fine with it being on the ground and then we pretty things as it goes. Because that's one thing I want to start sooner than later. Because if I start it in the current versions I'm in, that's less wiki searching I have to do for what it was like. Because I'll forget, like I already forget stuff about alpha that I was working with. Like only thing I can remember is the grass being insanely green. I'm kind of forgetting about some little things. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for me today, guys. Piggy's lost in the water, and I'm gonna have to catch you guys next time when we work on Hello, tree. I'm gonna have to move the trees inward.